Overflows.
The earth and the water center. Both earth and water centers are closely connected to one another. The earth absorbs the nutrients and water helps the nutrients to be absorbed into the earth element. Later, this nutrient helps the plant to evolve and grow. If you look at human body, fetus, just after conception is a tiny ball of flesh. That tiny ball of flesh has slowly arranged itself into what it is now. To arrange itself in this particular way, there is a kind of software which is known as pranamaya kosh or energy body. The energy body forms itself first, and then the physical body starts manifesting over that. So when a mystic, a master, an awakened one creates a energy body very strong, then he can manifest this energy body over to create the physical body. The energy body forms itself first and the physical body starts manifesting over that. If there are any distortions in the energy body, they will also manifest in the physical body. In man, Mooladhara is male and Swadhisthana. Mooladhara is the earth center and Swadhisthana is the water center. So in man, earth center is male and water center is female, feminine. In women, the Mooladhara is female and Swadhisthana is male, and so on and so forth. The 7 chakras up to the 6th, the duality remains, and 7th is the non-dual. The energy, when it begins to flow through these centers, it creates a map, inner map for the transformation. The Mooladhara or sacral chakra is the foundation of the physical structure and the energy body. This is the center of passion and trust. This chakra enhances the life force through the desire and pleasures of life. Connected to sensuality and sexuality, and also all the basic emotions, this chakra can be an energy center that helps the flow of empowerment and desire for living life at its fullest potential. Therefore, stabilizing the foundation is important. Unless this center is stabilized, one will not know health, well-being, and a sense of stability and completeness. These qualities are essential for a human being to make an effort to climb high. You cannot make someone who is shaky in his legs climb the ladder, nor will he be willing. It takes a certain assurance in one's body and mind to walk through life in an efficient and capable manner. The outer meaning can only be momentary. The outer meeting of male and female can only be momentary, but inner meeting can become eternal. And the higher you move, the more eternal it can become. The first Mooladhara is male, is in man is masculine, even while making love to a woman outside. Remember, the inner, even while making love to the woman or man outside, remember the inner. Make love to the inner, to the woman outside, but remember the inner. Let your consciousness move inwards. Forget the outer woman or man completely. In the moments of orgasm, forget the woman or man completely. Close your eyes and be in, and let it be a meditation. When energy is stirred, do not miss this opportunity. That is the moment when you can have a contact and inward journey. Ordinarily, it is difficult to look in, but in a love moment, some gap, you are not ordinary. In a love moment, you are at your maximum. When orgasm happens, your whole body energy is throbbing with dance, each cell, each fiber dancing in a rhythm, in a harmony that you don't know, you have not known in ordinary life. This is the moment of harmony. Use it as a passage inward. While making love become meditative, look within. A door opens at that moment. That is the Tantra experience. A door opens in that moment, and Tantra says you feel happy only because that door opens and something of your inner bliss flows to you. It is not coming from the outer man or woman. Instead, it is coming from your innermost core, because two things simultaneously can happen. When you are entering into an act of love making outside, something begins to happen within also, but we are not tuned to the inner. Tantra does not say that to make love to the outer man or woman is sin. It simply says it does not take you far, it does not condemn it, it accepts the as naturalness, but it says that you can use that love wave to go far inside. The moment you use that moment to go deep within you, in that moment of thrill, things are not on the earth. You can fly, your arrow can lead the bow towards the target. You can become a Saraha, a Tibetan Buddhist master. If while making love you become meditative and silent, looking within, close your eyes, forget the outer man or woman that is happening, let it happen. But you move within, only then it happens. The Mooladhara, your male center inside, starts moving towards the feminine center in you within the water center or Swadhisthana, and there is a deep within and intercourse. The map for inner transformation was not available up to now. But now I am giving you a map with each talk. As the talk happens, you are being carried through the various Tantra according to Tantra map. Each overflow follows the map for inner transformation. Sometimes, while listening to me, one may feel as if going into a state of deep orgasm. Someone has mentioned this to me, that while listening to me, whole body starts throbbing with tremendous energy taking over. The experience is very overwhelming, sometimes difficult to put in words. It remains same as if making love to a man or a woman. This makes one very puzzled, naturally so. In that moment, one loses track of what he or she was listening to, and thrill is so much. The joy is so much that one is worried. What is happening? What is this going on inside? Is it natural? Sometimes one starts feeling guilty about it, but this is natural, specifically when listening to an awakened one. When you are listening to me in that moment, the Mooladhara within is meeting with Swadhisthana. Tremendous energy is released within you, just as when you love your woman energy or love your man, an energy is released. When Swadhisthana and Mooladhara meet, merge, and dissolve into one another, energy is released, and that energy hits the next higher center, which is Manipur or solar plexus. So, because it overflows, work according to the inner map for the process of transformation. This particular rhythm, this particular harmony, this particular variations in the voice modulation, where will it affect the person who is listening? So when this begins to happen, you will realize that many things are happening, and while listening to these talks, one who is listening and have a deep connection will feel overwhelmed and sometimes difficult to understand what is happening within. When we do yoga, we are more focused on Mooladhara or the earth center than anything else, because if you stabilize this, the rest is easy to create. If the foundation of the building is loose and we try to hold up the building, it will be a daily circus. This is what is happening. Your basic Mooladhara is not stabilized, so every day there is a situation of chaos, conflict, and misery. That is what has happened to human life. Holding themselves in some state of balance and well-being every day is a circus for most human beings. If the foundation is unstable, anxiety is natural, but if your Mooladhara or earth center is stable, life and death, you will be stable because your foundation is good and you can fix the other things easily. In that moment, when your Mooladhara is established or stable, then any problem, any conflict that comes in, you can handle it very easily.